What is going on, guys? Apex here, and today is a little bit different of a video. So I was recently playing some Destiny and my friend told me to hop on GTA and download the update, and I had no clue this update was coming, and I actually really enjoy this small little update, what they did. So with Bennies you could only customize lowrider vehicles. Well, now they have added 2 new vehicles to Bennies. So if we go down to their little website, oh, there's one right there. You now see that there's a Sultan in the background, and if you go to their showroom, you can now do the Sultan RS, or just the Sultan, and the Banshee as well. So of course I'm big into the cars in this game, and I was really excited about this. So as you can see, I got my Banshee all decked out, and they actually are really fun. So one thing about these cars is they're not sports cars once you upgrade them. They are now supercars, if you see in the bottom right. It is the Bravado Banshee 900R Super. So let's go in here and I'll show you guys a few of the things that you can do to these, because they didn't just add a couple spoilers and stuff, as you can see on the car. There is a lot to them. I mean, with the bumpers, there are tons and all different shapes and sizes. In the engine, just like the lowriders, you can customize almost everything about them, to the strut bars, the engine blocks, different exhaust tips, different fenders, tons and tons of hoods, and then interior as well, which is always really nice. I'm not going to go too much detail into that. Liveries, I probably said that wrong, I always do, which is really cool. They added a couple simple ones, and then you go into some of the more bigger, and then my favorite, which is the racing drift camo. And the nice thing about this car is this thing is a drift monster, or it can be a grip car if you really want it to. So, and then nothing really changed in resprays. Skirts, you have a couple other ones that really mess with the wide body, and then a couple different spoilers. So you have the new high level, you have the extreme, and the tarmac. And then tailgates now they've added as well. You can have little ducktails, carbon fiber trunks, or a full-fledged like carbon fiber back end. And then wheels, they also changed the stock wheels. The wheels that I have on the Banshee right now are the stock ones, which I really enjoy them. But so that is the Banshee. All around, I think it's my favorite one. And then I'm going to show you guys the Sultan. So I'll be right back in the Sultan. Alright guys, so we're back in the Sultan. Now with the Sultan, they have changed quite a few things. First off, with the noise and performance, it is a lot quicker, and it is actually called the Sultan RS now, instead of the just normal Karen Sultan. So I'm going to let you guys listen to the sound of this. This thing just sounds like a straight up beast. So it actually sounds more like a rally car, and this is kind of what everybody's really wanted the Sultan to be. So let's go ahead and take this thing into Bennies, and I'll show you guys some of the things you can do to it, a lot like I did with the Banshee. So after I'm done showing you guys this, I'll play a little bit of the clips of the speed comparison between the Karen Sultan against the Banshee, and then after I'll show you guys the faster one of that one against the T20 to see how it stacks up in the super class, since the T20 I do believe is the current fastest supercar. So with the front bumpers, we have a ton of front bumpers, and they just kind of progressively get bigger as you go through the list of them. With the rear bumpers, you kind of have the normal ones, and then you go into more of the bigger diffusers and stuff like that. And then chassis, you have headlight trim, which you can change that. You have fog lights. You can do roof scoops. Doors, you can put little like windscreens and stuff. And then roll cage, you can actually customize. My windows are tinted, you can't see from that angle. So you change it. There's different things in there. And then for the engine, you can of course change the engine block. You can do cam covers, or just change the pulley wheels. Strut brace, and I don't know why he invited me to FIFA, and of course that. And then exhaust. You can change, as you can tell, there is only one exhaust on the Karen now. So that's that. Fenders, you can change that. You can have different riveted ones, or you can have the super wide body. With the grill, you can remove the grill, can't really see it beyond the fog lights. Or you can have like intercooler fans, water sprayer, or just a heavy duty monster intercooler. With the hood, there's quite a few of them. And there's quite a variety. There's like sticker bombed, normal ones, and then you have like the showcase one, which just kind of puts a little glass screen over it to where you can see the engine. I think that's kind of cool. Interior is a lot like the lowriders. Liveries. This is where things kind of get cool with this one. So you have the basic Sultan RS decal, the newer ones, a blue stripe, the one that I have, redwood, and then the Karen performance one. So if you do this with like a nice blue, I mean, it just makes it the old time Subaru Rally, which is, I think, really, really cool. And then if you're big into this, you can do the Princess Robot Bubblegum, which is, I think, kind of cool. I mean, in Japan, they do a lot of the anime type decals and stuff on their drift cars. I think it's kind of cool that they put this into the game, since this is kind of the GTA version of anime. And it just makes it look really colorful, especially if you do different color than my gold. Gold looks kind of ridiculous. But, and then for resprays, not a lot has changed. You can do trim color on the inside. For the roof, you can change the different parts in the back, and then of course the paint on the top. Skirts, just basically change. You can add mud flaps, and then you can have little carbon fiber side skirt. Spoilers, there are a ton for this. So they go anywhere from your basic ones that were in the game, to little ducktails, to drag spoilers. And then you have more of the kind of normal GT wings in GTA. And then you have like the extreme ones. And then I like the Muscle Killer wing. This is kind of like the newer style Subaru wing. I think it's kind of cool. But of course, I like the extreme downforce because it's just ridiculous on this thing. And I think it's interesting. Now, another thing that they added is the Super Transmission. So the Super Transmission, I'm not 100% sure what it does, but I just know it makes it faster. Me and my friend did a few comparisons and I forgot to record it, but it is quite a bit faster. The launch is a lot better and you have a lot more traction. And then wheels, they did change the stock wheels. These are the new stock wheels for it. And then that is pretty much it for that. So now I'm just going to let the races play over in the background, and I'm not going to talk over it. And yeah, actually I think there is some talking. I lied. It's just me and my friend Blue talking about the race. So after that is it. The video will be over. It'll show my little outro. So I'll do my little ending here. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Leave a comment down below what you think of this new update. I really personally enjoy it. I love having these little kind of just fun updates like this to where we get a few new things. I'm hoping they do a lot more with this, bringing in different cars into Benny's. So yeah, leave a comment down below of what you think of what cars you want them to add, and leave a like if you enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe for more things Destiny or GTA. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah. Oh, you're pulling just a little bit. So the Sultan's just a tad bit. And it's probably because of that new transmission. Yeah, it does. Alright. Well, it can at least decently keep up. So, it won't get smashed in the races.
When you're thinking, damn, what is this? That's us. Make it speakers bam when it hits like what? Give it summer jams with that west side stuff. Everybody hands in the air straight up. Put them to the sky so high, now jump. Jay, something crazy when that bass line bump. We're just getting started with that beat.